You guys are doing great. We're just sitting here. It's 5 o'clock on my time, so I'm going to do this real quick and then I'm jumping off. I'm still going to make dinner because because I love to cook. And we're going to have amazing. I don't know if you saw, it's not really out there yet, but I did like a cooking show infomercial thing for my wife's company that she's launching right now that's opening in the States. It was actually really fun. We were on like late at night and we're like making the food and people are commenting like, do you guys always cook this late and all this stuff. So anyways, it's pretty funny. But anyways, we're using it's these spice packages are awesome. All right, so the topic today is how to make money with affiliate marketing and network marketing. So before I get started, and you want to stick around to the end because I got a special surprise for you. Now, if you're new to my channel, make sure you go down and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I do make new videos. I try to do them. I try to do it every day. It's usually about every 2 or 3 days, depending. I have 3 small children, 6, 4, and 2, and I know it's not an excuse, but sometimes things go sideways and it's like 11 or 12 at night, and I'm like, I'd be like this. Welcome to my video. But this is what you got to do. Okay. So there's two really key things. There's just two things, and a lot of people think that it's all about Facebook. And as I've been doing this longer and longer, it's actually not all about Facebook. Facebook is a great place to mingle, to network. But if you really want to build hey, if you're jumping on, make sure you say hey. If you want to build a really big organization, Facebook is not going to build you a gigantic organization. It does for some people, but the majority of the people, it's really just a networking place where you're going to meet people and you're going to share ideas. But a lot of people are on there really just for entertainment, right? More people are on Twitter for their news and trying to find stuff, and way more people are on YouTube, right? And that's where a lot of people are looking for stuff. And YouTube's actually a search engine. It's not a social media platform, although it is social media. It is basically it's a search engine. So what are the two important things that you need to do, you need to have in order to have a successful network marketing or affiliate marketing business is number one, a blog. And people are like, oh, blogging's dead. Not at all. Blogging is super, super, super important because it is evergreen. And I don't know if you notice in Facebook, but your stuff goes pretty quickly. Same with Twitter, stuff goes really quickly. Facebook, your posts are gone. Like they're gone in just a matter of minutes. Or Instagram's not bad because people can go back to your profile and scroll through. But as it's going, I'm on the train and stuff like that. I watch people and they're just going through Instagram like this, right? And think about that. Like that is so fleeting. Whereas a blog, oh, can you, hello. Good. Okay, I'm doing a video. Can you go out and shut the door, please? My 2-year-old telling me she's home. Okay, say hi, and then out. Okay, say hi. I got Chris. You do. Okay, I'll be out in a minute. Okay, shut the door, please. Shut the door, please. Thank you. Um, this is what happens. So where was I? People are just cruising by, right? And it goes so fast. Now a blog, if you can do, and actually people are like, oh, the mystery of SEO. SEO is simply like putting the right words there, and it's actually really, it's not a hard thing to do. And people are like, oh, you solved the puzzle. No, the problem is so many people put up a blog post and they don't put any SEO. They don't do any keyword research, or they don't do anything. So you want to do a bit of that. And what you want to do is that blog is evergreen. Rule number one, at least 800 words. At least 800 words. But I mean, a lot of it can be recapping. You can pull it in information from other sources. Don't plagiarize. And if someone makes a great article or a great blog post, then you want to actually go and borrow heavily from it. Don't plagiarize it, but borrow heavily from it. I'm going to show you the one I have that's doing really awesome for me right now. I'm going to share my screen right here, and what do I want to share here? What do I want to share with you guys? Google Chrome, this one here. So this page, and this is one thing I'm going to show you. This one here. Okay, so this blog, right? What MLM is Steve Larsen and how do I join Steve Larsen's team? So what this is a capture blog for people to come and apply to join my downline. So it's basically I'm heavily borrowing because Steve Larsen is quite well known in the circle of people that do funnels and stuff like that. So I'm borrowing heavily on his branded name, and I'm talking about who he is and his team and why I joined his team. And basically, I go to the success behind who he is, and then boom, apply to join our downline. And this is an application that goes directly to our funnel, where I'm going to capture. The first thing I'm going to get is your email address. Secondly, you're going to fill an application, and then I'm going to call you to see if you want to join the downline. That's if you wanted to look at this. So it doesn't mention my business at all. What it does is it just talks about who the people are, because really it's not always what, it's who and how. Remember that. It's who and how. So it's not always what. So I'm giving some social proof. I'm talking about what Steve does in there, and then I talk about the bonuses. If you join, if you use our download, our application, I'm going to give you more bonuses here, right? So you're looking at like, oh wow, free traffic from our blog. You're going to be mentorship. We're going to give you free leads. As long as you're in the company and doing that. So basically what I'm doing is I'm sharing all this information. There's a video in there. There's actually an affiliate link to one of Steve's products that I'm an affiliate of, right? So this is good for linking out. There's about 6 or 7 links out of this. And then it's got my information again, another apply, a Clickfunnels affiliate link there. And then basically, so what I'm doing is basically leading you down the path from this blog post, and then I've got a bunch of links at the bottom, which I put those links on everything. It's all my affiliate links. So how do I send people to this? Well, it's actually quite easy. It's you start sharing. You share on Twitter. I have a training on my YouTube channel about how to get 1,000 people onto Twitter. If you have 1,000 people on Twitter, you can actually get a lot of activity going. You just have to spend about a month or two posting every day, and then having a program that will repost that material every 7 to 10 days. So that's number one. You need a blog, and number two, you need a YouTube channel. So this is my YouTube channel. If you're on here. And then simple things when you're on the YouTube channel, again, you'll see I'm using the same thing. I'm actually linking back to my blog. So this is a video talking about that blog, and I've got all my social links on there. I've got my keywords. I've got my tags. You want to reply to stuff. I'm going to show you, where is it here? Oh, I'm logged in on, let me see if I can change the window. And I'll go to my blog here. Let's see, where is it here? Is this it? No. Let me see. Work. Oops. Oh no, I want to go to my YouTube. That's what I want. YouTube channel. See, I'm doing some research on the competition here. So when I'm in my channel, oops, there we go. Sorry, I've got the software I have going. I don't need that up there anyway. So on my channel, you'll see I've got it set up. There's a few things, and there's actually I've got a video up there. But what you want to do is when you're in the videos themselves, now it's really key. There's some key things you want to do, and it's super important that you do these. So I'll pause this before it plays. Okay. So one of the things you want to be doing is you want to make sure you have good video tags. So I always go and check out the competition's video tags, and I'll basically lift their video tags and I'll put them into a notepad, and I'll slightly change them so they reflect what I'm doing. And if there's anything in there that's not relevant, I'll pull it out. So if you guys were to do a video like mine about Steve Larsen, then you'd come to my channel, look at my video tags, copy my video tags, put them in a notepad, change take out Glen Murray, of course, change whatever it is to make it yours. You also want to have channel tags that talks about what your channel is. You want to have, I use something called vidIQ, and it's a free Chrome extension, and it gives you some insights into basically your blog, your YouTube channel. Now, if I go in to edit this, where is it? Like, sorry, it's slow because it's probably feeding to you because I'm live. So if I go in to edit it, it's going to show me some. Come on, here we go. 2 tips that you need to do, and this is really super important. On the right, depending if you're in the old studio or the new studio, you want to make sure that you do a custom thumbnail. You can do that in Canva, right? You want to make sure that it's in a playlist. You want to make sure you have an end screen. So the end screen is what plays right at the end of your right at the end of your video, and it's really simple to do. You can actually just click on Use Template, and then pick a template, right? So you pick a template like this, and so you go in here. I click this template all the time, and then this video, I actually choose a video or playlist, select right, or you can do best for viewer, or you can do most recent upload. So you can pick which video you want them to see it, where you want them to go at the end. You can put your image in here for them to subscribe, and it's a little subscribe thing. So that's super important. Let's save that. It's not going to change anything. The other thing you want to do is go to return to YouTube Studio. The other one is really important, is cards. So a card is basically a little advertisement, and you put them at certain parts. So once you start making videos, you're going to see when people are dropping off. So say people start dropping off at oops. So my very first videos, they used to add about 2 minutes, people would start losing interest, and I find that actually a lot of places people lose interest at about two minutes. So what you do is you just click on the timeline, right? And you add a card, and it's as simple as you just pick the video just like the end card, and it's done. You just pick what you want to do, like add a card, video or playlist, choose, and then it's going to ask you what you want. And then you put it, so I've got 1, 2, 3 cards. And what they do is they're going to come up like this, and it's just going to have a little thing like that. So that's it, guys. Let me get back to my camera here. So that's basically how you want to do it. So that's it. Those are the 2 main things: blog and YouTube. And how you want to do it is when you're on the social media channels. You know, if you're on your hold on a second here. Oops. When you're on comments, see if anyone. So when you're on social media, Facebook or whatever, you want to be pointing people to your blog, and you want to point people to your YouTube, because once you get enough traffic going to those things, they become an asset of their own. Your Facebook profile is really not an asset. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's not. It's really not an asset. The number one asset is your blog. Because if YouTube does something crazy, you've got all your videos, you can put them on Vimeo, or you can put them on Wistia or whatever, and you can load them into your blog. So you've got that, right? But Facebook, if Facebook does anything and you're relying on everything coming from Facebook, you're going to lose. So what you want to do is you want to be pointing them at stuff. Not saying don't market on Facebook. I'm saying do market on Facebook, but you want to be pointing people to blogs. You want to be pointing people to YouTube, because that's where you're really able to really steer people to what you want them to take in. So hopefully this is 14 minutes. I wanted to keep it under 12, but I didn't. So, so if you like videos like this, please do hit the button, subscribe. If you want to learn more about that downline application thing, go to my blog. It's workwithglenmurray.com. Just blog, and then you can see my blogs there, or my YouTube channel, which you're probably on. And if you're on Facebook, say hey. Go find me. What I'll do is I'll clean this up. I'll put a title on it, and then I'll put it back on Facebook, and then you can go to my YouTube from there, because I'll do it as a YouTube video. All right, guys. And then I had something really special for you guys at the end, for those that stuck around. I have a pre-made funnel that is doing really, really well. And this is a great introduction to affiliate marketing. All you need to do is either, if you're on YouTube, it'll say my #1 recommendation in the list of my links below, and I'll put the link in there below. And this will actually give you the whole foundation of what you need to do. And even if you've been doing this for a while, I highly recommend doing it, because you might have been doing a bunch of different stuff, and you might be spinning your wheels doing something over here, and spending a bunch of time doing something that really isn't that useful. Like, for example, I was doing a quote every day, and I was putting it onto Facebook, and throwing it on Facebook. Yeah, it made my ego great because people were like commenting on Facebook. It was great, but it wasn't really driving any traffic to my opportunities. So I stopped doing it on Facebook, and I just focused doing it on Twitter and Twitter, on Twitter and on Instagram. And I noticed that the organic stuff I get from Twitter is amazing. Like, I wake up every day and it's like, oh, more leads, more leads. And I'm like, where is it coming from? It's coming from Twitter. It's coming from Twitter. It's coming from Twitter. You know, a couple commissions came in today, new signups at one of my programs. Where did it come from? It came from Twitter. So I highly recommend, going through this and finding out what, maybe you're doing stuff that you think is actually, you're busy being busy, but it's not doing anything. So that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to go make dinner for my family. We're having pad thai, and we're having green curry, rice, ice cream. Apparently I've got 3 cakes for my daughter, so who knows. And if you're having a happy birthday, I share my happy birthday with you, and happy birthday. And look at my new thing. See it? It's upside down. It's a health watch that has all the bells and whistles and all this cool stuff, and it tells me how long I sleep, how stressed I am, how many steps I walked, how many stairs I did, but it's all right here. And it even plays the music. If I would just hit the thing, it plays the music that's on my phone, which is really cool. All right, guys, I gotta jump off here. All right, have a great day, and again, make sure you subscribe below. Cheers.